ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The country's top archers pulling out their bows for competition over the weekend. Tonight, Chris Saunders tells us this tournament was a little different, but all the competitors had one thing in mind.
Raymond Minnis came to the Archery National Championships with one goal: get closer to the Olympics.
Most archers' dream is to make it to the Olympics, and the Olympics is shooting at 70 meters. Right now, this is 30 meters what we're shooting on.
He wasn't the only one looking to make that next step. Matthew Ramming was sure of what he wanted to accomplish as well.
Trying to shoot the best set that I could shoot. That's my goal. Make it to the Dominican Republic so I could shoot in the archery competition that's happening in the Easter.
This is the last event of the year, and it's for basically bragging rights. We're going to settle out who is the best archer in the Bahamas to date. Now, we have representation from some of our clubs, not all.
The tournament is actually a training tournament that allows the archers to improve their skill.
What we're trying to do is get world class. We're not there yet, so this is a tournament where I'm teaching the archers how a tournament is actually run and what to expect. So it's a little bit forgiving in that they can ask questions and stuff like that.
And so archers such as Minnis didn't start as strong as he had hoped, but he knew he would be able to fix some of those things later on in the competition.
Normally we don't have that much wind out here, but I don't want to blame the wind. I blame myself right now. My technique isn't all the best right now, and hopefully I could fix it during the round.
And so for these archers here after this weekend, they hope to not only be the best in the Bahamas and possibly the region, but one day be the best in the world. At Holy Family Catholic Church grounds, I'm Chris Saunders, ZNS Total Sports.
On to some tennis news now. Davis Cup spots for 2018 on the line this week at the Giorgio Baldacci Nationals. Philip and Kevin Major join brothers Baker and Spencer Newman in advancing to the main draw with unblemished records.
Play was good, was a little shaky in the beginning, due to not playing much. But then it leveled out, so just kind of keep trying my best and see what happens. This tournament, the level is always high. And so far, I feel like this year is a little tougher because more is at stake for next year.
Competition is good, but I think there's definitely work that needs to be done for sure. The main thing is just kind of getting better each and every day. And it's a never-ending process.
Do you expect to beat your brother or meet your brother in the championship round?
I'm taking every round at a time, every point by point. So, I mean that is the goal, but I'm not concerned about that just yet.
The Sacramento Kings in the city of brotherly love last night. Buddy Hield with another impressive outing off the bench. He finished up with 24 points on 9 of 19 shooting from the field. He was also 3 of 9 from behind the three-point arc in 28 minutes of action. The Kings came back from a 16-point second-half deficit to beat the slumping Philadelphia 76ers 101-95. Buddy and the Kings, they play the back end of a back-to-back tonight in Brooklyn against the Nets, ending their 4-game road trip. The Ohio Bobcats going through their final full practice today as they get set to take on the UAB Blazers in the Bahamas Bowl on Friday at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. The Bobcats are currently a 7-point favorite.
It's going to be important for both teams that we hydrate and make sure that we're drinking a lot of water. But as far as the transition, we had a really warm winter. It didn't really start getting cold until the latter part of November. So for the majority of the year, we've been in warmer weather anyway. It's been a good season. We've had our ups and downs as any team has, but it's been a deal where the guys have worked hard, they've prepared well, and now here we are with another great opportunity to play a great opponent.
ZNS Sports, not the only TV crew at the B3A's Odd Distance meet last weekend. Our Julian Gibson caught up with the other team who made the long trek from Europe.
We are shooting a documentary about the Bahamas. It's for a French TV show, a travel show.
Why is that? Because the Bahamas being great in track and field?
Quite of an old show, and we are talking about culture, landscape, heritage and people. And track and field, it's part of the Bahamian culture because we have very good results in it. So it's just about talking about that more through the young perspective, to see how the people are liking and loving the athletics in Bahamas.
How has it been so far?
It was perfect. The people are very, very helpful, very nice, very welcoming. So we have a very good time here, and sometimes the weather it's not so good for the moment, but when the sun is shining, it's perfect.
How did you make the connection or make up your mind to come to the Bahamas?
It's because it's a show. Every week we are doing a new country in this show, so we wanted to talk about Bahamas because it's quite enough new destination for European people. So and we are working with the tourism minister of the tourism of the Bahamas.
The Sunshine Auto Wildcats remembering 2 of their fallen teammates as they celebrated the 2017 season, which ended with a championship. Though they are gone, Jackie Little Stunt Moxie and Rita Mackey will forever be in their hearts of the Wildcats.
When I came in the league, Jackie was here and she left me here, and then I promised to continue playing for her, and I would only play for the Wildcat. Rita also she was a dynamite player. She was great. You know, she kept us alive.
Every time we hear their name comes up, especially me, you know, it sent thanks for me. That spine, that cold thrill to my spine, man. You know, Jackie and Rita was a dear part of us.
They were 2 good key players amongst the Wildcats, and the memories will always live on with us.
Tonight we're just gonna give a short contribution to them, a tribute to them actually, and to their families, and let them know that we still love them, we still care.
They were a part of it from the inception, so I think it's really, really an awesome thing of our sponsor, seeing that, you know, he came along just like a few years ago, and to honor them, to remember, that says a lot about what type of man he is.
That will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.